I love New York of the 70s. It's one of my fondest memories. You know, it was gritty, it was dirty. I mean, I lived in Park Slope, but I lived in around Hell's Kitchen between 8th and 9th Avenue. I used to go up 9th Avenue and go to all the thrift stores and buy all the stuff. Like I remember having Bakelite lamps from the 40s. One place I had a fake fireplace that was made from the 40s. I mean, I used to buy just strange stuff on 9th Avenue. I just thought it was really this strange, exotic world. I remember one of my first memories of going into New York City when I was probably 12. My best friend's mom took us to into New York City to a Kiss concert. I know, Kiss. I was into disco. Kiss. She got lost on the way out. I don't know if we were at Madison Square Garden or something like that, but somehow we were up in the Bronx. And Bronx back then was like Fort Apache, the Bronx. All the buildings were burnt out. And she was like a white woman, a Caucasian woman. Her son is like a redhead kid, and she's crying in the car because it's like you see like trash cans with fire in it, and I'm just like, this is the best thing ever. I love this, you know? She was so scared. Probably like 84, 85. I worked at a theater bookstore on 44th Street, and I used to close up the bookstore. I mean, it was called, what was it called? Actors Heritage. And it was right across, 42nd Street Theater was playing, the show 42nd Street was playing here. I can't remember what was playing right across from it. But I would close up the gates at midnight, the register, and then have to take the subway, the A line, all the way to Rockaway, which is like 2 hours at that time in the morning. But I'd have to walk to Port Authority, which was really sketchy then. But all the prostitutes and all the hoodlums knew me. And I remember one time this prostitute was like, "Where you going, Tony? How you doing, Tony?" And I'm like, "I'm good, I'm just working and slaving." And she was like, "Don't slave, Tony. Lincoln freed the slaves." And I was like, "True that, you're right." And I'm just going home. She was like, "All right, I'll see you tomorrow, Tony." And I'm like, "See you later, thanks." And I was this kid, I was 21 years old. And when I was 21, I looked 15, you know? They really kind of took care of me. They were just people that were really, really kind and gracious to me. And I loved the theater Broadway community at the time. I knew the Grips, I knew everybody that was working in all the theaters. There used to be a bar called Barrymore's on the next street that everyone would go to. There's really a sense of community and theater and just being immersed in art. I loved it. There were plays like Edwin Drood playing, Chorus Line, Cats came in. All these things were going on, you know? So I loved it. My time in New York then was amazing. It's one of my favorite times.